I'm all.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our win. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And for Chicago, Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Here's Huerter. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the middle. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by White. And White has got the ball here for Chicago. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Brooklyn, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're hanging in the lower third of the pack so far, but it's only the start of the season, so it's not panic time yet for all the fans out there.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And here are the Sixers now. Chicago making their last shot. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Huerter gets the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Edgecombe. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And here's Maxey outside. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Huerter. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Huerter can't hit. 76ers trail by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. 76ers substitution, Kelly Oubre Jr. Quentin Grimes.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Giddey. Vucevic against Embiid. Vucevic's shot is off. 76ers trail by 4. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Herder against Maxey. And stolen by Herder. Pass to Giddey. Back to Herder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Herder's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Herder, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. White for 3. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw no good. And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. Walker comes in for McCain. And the second free throw is good. 23 seconds left in the first quarter here. Jones feels it out. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Stolen by Collins. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. They've got Jabari Walker. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot to the paint. Here's Collins, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Standing just under 7 feet, Zach Collins puts that size to work out there.
Always looking for his next rebound or just a point-blank bucket. Collins knows that his physicality is what he has to bring to the floor, and he operates mostly in the paint.
And that one misses. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And here's Oubre from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 5. Outside Jones. Pass to Asenge. Back to Jones. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Williams' shot is good.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. '76ers trail by 8. Outside Maxey. Walker sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. And it's Maxey missing.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Back to Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Giddey with it. Picked up by Embiid. Pass to Herter. Releases. And there's another one for Chicago. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. Philadelphia also making some changes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Walker. And Jared McCain subbed in for Grimes. Pass to White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Herter. Defense is right there. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. Here's McCain. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. There's Herter with the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Screen by Embiid. Inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Embiid's got 8.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
White with a screen on Maxey. Here's Giddey. And that one's long. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Oubre. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Giddey into the lane. Herter passes to Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Edgecombe. Embiid misses. Chicago leading by 4. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Embiid can't hit. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stuff from
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the 76ers.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create high-quality looks.
They also missed some shots they normally make, so there's that.
And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kevin Huerter really making a difference here.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Huerter in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Giddey, pass to White. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jaquez. And he throws it down with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Chicago leading by 4. Outside White. Here's Buzelis. From deep. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Edgecombe. And he gets it to go. Edgecombe's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Bulls 3rd.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's White. Right side Giddey. Outside Huerter. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Here's the pick. Here's McCain. Offensive rebound. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Bulls lead by 4. Maxey feeling it out a bit. The 3 drains the triple. Maxey's got 9.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
White for 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
2 minutes.
And there's a pick. And here's Maxey outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pick by Oubre. Here's McCain. The Sixers again can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Herter. He's got 11. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes.
You have to appreciate Kevin Herter's mindset on the floor. He always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Herter, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it.
The Bulls making a switch here. Collins checked in.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. There's Herter with the 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Screen by Embiid. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 6 here in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
3-pointer, Buzelis. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Embiid. Now Grimes. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Walker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the 76ers making a change here. And both free throws good for Walker. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Williams has got 6.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
It's all tied in Chicago. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Kelly Oubre. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Walker, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Here's Jones. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Hits a 3-pointer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Jones. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Grimes. Knocks down the triple. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Maxey, that's good. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Herter comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Jones.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Maxey. Rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls trail by 6. White fires. Oh, off target from downtown. Outside Embiid. Here's Maxey. White with a steal. Now here's Giddey. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Walker, a screen on White. Outside Embiid. No good. Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Herter. Oh, he jammed it.
Seems like the pressure isn't getting to Herter.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jaquez is checked in for Walker. Edgecombe comes in for Oubre. And McCain subbed in for Grimes. Free throw, no good for Herter. The Sixers lead by 4. Another chance. It's deflected. Here's White. Fires the 3. And another shot. McCain with a rebound. The 76ers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Buzelis. Embiid covers. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
His teammates look to Buzelis in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
The lead is 2. Rebounded by Giddey. Kobe White. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Outside McCain. Screen by Embiid. Outside Maxey. White with the steal. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Vucevic. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Embiid, a screen on White. Here's Jaquez. Here's Edgecombe. Ooh, the shot misses. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Giddey against Maxey. Now Giddey. Got it up in time. Oh, missed on the train. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
76ers trail by 3. Outside McCain, screen by Embiid. Outside Maxey. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. He lets it go. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open James.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Stolen by Giddey. Lays it in easily.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The putback, Embiid. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And it's Giddey off the drive. Yes, sir, it's good.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Defensive foul. Jamie Marquez. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Giddey. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Giddey against Maxey. Misses the 3.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The 3 ball is down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Driving inside, Vucevic. It's money from deep.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
Talk about saving the best for last. They've been unstoppable here at OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Josh Giddey.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Clock at 6. McCain. Can't get the 3. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. White outside. Goes again. McCain with a rebound.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Oh, ripped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe.
Substitution on the court.
At one point, they led by 16. Outside Jones. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Josh Giddey.